Imagine being able to talk to your Ansible Automation Platform and ask it questions like, when was my last job failure? Or how many inventories have hosts that are unreachable? Or what job templates are being used the most in the last 30 days? Well, what if I told you you can do that today? You can do that today with your favorite LLM and the Ansible Automation Platform MCP server. And what I'm going to show you is how you can set that up specifically using Microsoft Copilot Studio. So let's take a look. Before we dive in, there's one critical requirement you need to know about. Your MCP server must have a valid SSL certificate. Microsoft Copilot Studio requires SSL, so if you don't have that in place, get that sorted before doing anything else in this video. All right, the first thing we need to do is head over to Ansible Automation Platform and create an API token. This is what allows Microsoft Copilot Studio to securely talk to our AAP MCP server. Keep the scope set to write, hit create token, and make sure you save that token somewhere safe. You're going to need it in a few minutes. Now let's jump over to Power Apps, Microsoft's low-code platform that lets you build and extend business applications. We're going to create a custom connector here that acts as the bridge between Copilot Studio and our AAP environment. In the left navigation, select More, then click Discover All. Scroll down to the Data section and click Custom Connectors. Up in the top right corner, select New Custom Connector, then choose Import an OpenAPI file. Give the connector a name. We're calling ours AAP MCP Job Management. Click Import and provide the AAP MCP OpenAPI YAML file. You can find this file linked in the description from our Git repo, so make sure to grab that. Click Continue and you'll land on the general information page. Notice that the description and host URL are already pre-populated. That all came straight from the YAML file we just imported. So make sure you make the adjustments that you need accordingly for your environment. Click through to the security, and here you can see we're authenticating via an API key that we'll supply later inside Copilot Studio. That's exactly what we want. So click Next to move to the definition page. Here you can see all the different actions, along with how requests, response, and validations are all handled. Again, all driven by that imported YAML. Now go ahead and click Create Connector in the top right corner, and we're done here. Now let's switch over to Microsoft Copilot Studio and build the agent that's actually going to leverage these AAP MCP tools. Click Agent in the left navigation and select Create Blank Agent. Once your agent loads, scroll to the Tools section and click Add Tool. Select Modern Context Protocol and add the Ansible Automation Platform Inventory Management Server. You'll see it shows as Not Connected. Click on it. Select Create New Connection, and here's where you'll enter that API token from the very beginning of the video. Make sure you type bearer followed by a space and then your API key. I've got an example on screen here so you can see the exact format. Then click Create. Click Add and Configure, and you'll see all the tools associated with the inventory management server loaded up. Let's go back and add other MCP servers. Click Add a Tool, select Job Management Server, hit Add and Configure, and again, you can see all the tools it brings. Go back one more time and add the last one, the System Monitoring Server. Same process, all its tools appear as well. Now, if you step back to the main view, you can see all three MCP servers sitting there associated with your agent. If you click over to the Overview tab and scroll to the Tools section, you can edit, delete, or disable any individual MCP tools from there as well. All right, let's actually test this thing. Click on our agent and ask it a question. The first time you do this, it's going to prompt you to connect your connector if it isn't already. Let's ask, can you list the different Ansible inventories? You'll get a connection pop-up. Click the Open Connection settings. The connector shows as not connected, so click Connect. And now we can see all three tools as active. Flip back to Copilot Studio and hit retry. Watch as it works through the request and pulls back the output. And there it is, a clean list of our Ansible inventories. Let's ask it another question. Can you tell me what was the last job that failed? And you can see it comes back saying it didn't find any failed jobs in this environment. Good news for whoever manages this one. One more. What was the last job that ran? And we can see our Instruct Lab Start Granite job was the last thing executed in our AAP environment. And that's it. You now have a working AI agent that can talk directly to your Ansible Automation Platform through MCP. Now it's your turn. Connect it to your AAP environment and see what you can do. I truly hope you enjoyed that walkthrough on how to get Microsoft Copilot Studio with Ansible Automation Platform MCP server set up. If you want more ideas on what questions you can ask your Ansible Automation Platform, be sure to check out the 5 use cases video that was created. I'm going to link it below. And also, we have a GitHub repository that's going to show you exactly how to set up what you just saw, and also even show you different vendors that you can use to set up your Ansible Automation Platform MCP server. So if that's of interest, make sure you also look at the description so you can get those details as well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below.